Another major story that we have been following this week. So Elon Musk, right, the world's richest man and CEO of both Tesla and SpaceX, buying 9.2% of Twitter, becoming its largest shareholder. He also became a member of the social media giant's board of directors. That was announced just yesterday. So what does this mean for Twitter and its users, and why is he doing this to begin with? Well, we are being joined right now by Fox Business Network's Kelly O'Grady to get a closer look at this topic. So Kelly, first of all, good morning to you. I want to talk about 9.2%. So this is close to 7% more than Twitter co-founder and former CEO Jack Dorsey's stake. So can you give us a ballpark of how much this even costs Elon Musk to begin with?
Yeah, well, Gina, thanks for having me on. So he bought about 74 million shares a couple days ago. Now, bear in mind, the stock was down about 27% less than it is right now. So that cost him about $3 billion, but it's increased almost 30%. So if he were to actually sell his stock right now, which obviously he's not going to do because he's on the board, he would have made $1 billion. To put that into context, though, his net worth is around $290 billion. So, you know, spending a casual $3 billion doesn't really mean that much for Elon.
I know, that's what we were saying here. We're like, yes, that sounds like a whole lot of money, but to Elon Musk, it's got to be some sort of chump change. Now, how has the market reacted to this news? I see that Twitter shares actually jumped 26% in pre-market trading.
Yeah, so the market has been very positive. So Twitter is down a little bit this morning, though that's likely because of what's going on with the 10-year treasury. All big tech stocks are down right now, but the market reacted very positively. It jumped nearly 30%, like you said, and that's because people are thinking, okay, you know, Musk is known for his visionary ideas. He's been very vocal about pushing for free speech across social media platforms for the past, you know, how many years? I can't even count. And so what people are thinking is, okay, you know, Twitter has been caught in the crosshairs with the government, with all of these battles around censorship. And so Musk coming in, he's likely going to make some changes. And I want to note that with the SEC filing coming out, it actually showed that he's been buying up stock since early January. So this wasn't just a whim of, oh, I'm just going to, you know, buy 74 million shares when I woke up on, you know, Monday or something. He clearly has a plan and he wants to impact change. He's even been polling his users on Twitter about free speech, an edit button, open source platform. So the market is pretty excited, I think, about what's to come.
I know, and I got to say, I'm all for that edit button. I didn't like that. I know that feature. I'm like so sad that it hasn't, you know, been an option for so long. One more topic that I want to mention to our viewers, like you just said, yesterday, Twitter executives gave Musk a seat on its board of directors until 2024. So what exactly does that mean?
Yes, so he is not able to buy any more than 15% of the company stock. And that basically just means he's not going to be able to execute a hostile takeover. That was one of the conditions for him to receive a board seat. So he's going to be one of 11. He's one of 12 right now, but former CEO Jack Dorsey will be stepping down at the end of May at their annual shareholder meeting. So that means, yes, he has influence, but he's also going to have to build consensus among his fellow board members if he wants to push for anything. Twitter, actually, we reached out to them for a statement, and they let us know that, yes, the board has power to approve mergers, oversee performance, but they aren't involved in policy. They're not involved in day-to-day operations. That's done by Twitter management and employees. So, yes, the market is excited. You have conservative politicians calling for Musk to bring back some banned public figures, but he's not really going to be able to snap his fingers and do that technically based on the power he has as a board member. Now, you could argue, however, that he was able to garner a board seat within 24 hours of this all coming out, and he has over 80 million Twitter followers. So he does have a lot of optic influence as well, which may sway some of what he's able to do. But technically, as a board member, he's not going to be able to say, hey, Twitter, you're doing things this way, you know, dance to my tune. It'll take a little bit more consensus building than that.
Yeah, I think my favorite tweet of his was after this news was officially broken to the United States. I think he said, "Oh hi, LOL." So definitely
Classic
continuing,
Elon, right?
right? Classic, just basic, classic first remarks there as the new biggest shareholder. Well, Fox Business's Kelly O'Grady, thanks so much for getting our viewers up to speed on this news that we've been following since the beginning of the week. We really appreciate you.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me on, Regina.
Absolutely.